So today, I'm looking at Flerp. And if nothing else, it's got an absolutely great name. Flerp. Flerp, 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 Flerp. Flerp is a tower defense game, which only has one objective: survive as long as you possibly can. It sounds simple in theory, and it is to a certain extent, but there's a number of different systems in place. There are some roguelike elements in the way that each run has a lot of RNG involved, and the options for towers every time you go into the shop is randomised. The reward items for levelling up are also randomised, so you get a choice of 3, but those 3 could be one of God knows how many they've got. When you die and you lose the game, you get XP which you can use to upgrade stuff for your runs. And in a way, it kind of feels a bit like a tower defense version of Vampire Survivors, and that's really no bad thing at all. There's also the type and affinity systems. You will get bonuses for having a number of the same class of tower running at the same time, and these can really help. This doesn't mean if you get a spearman, you can just buy a load of spearmen and you're done, because if you buy a tower, then if you've already got one, when you buy it, it upgrades the tower. So you have to look out for towers of the same type to create this affinity, which can be really quite fun. And at the same time, upgrading is always good. So you have to manage your money well, as you only get paid when you level up, which also has interest, so there's the risk-reward factor of holding on to your money for a while. And there are tons and tons of towers, a lot that can add to the affinity of more than one type. This means together with the items you can end up with very different builds on each run. And this variation of builds and deciding your strategy early on is where the fun is, and it really is quite enjoyable. The interface, while basic, gives you all the information you need, such as the current affinity levels. When choosing a tower in a shop, it will tell you what it will add to and whether it's going to be a new tower or upgrade an existing one. It basically has everything you need right in front of you. Initially, you're only allowed 8 towers, but once you beat the game by surviving for more than 20 minutes, this will increase, and so on as you keep getting new game pluses. Flerp is cheap as chips. I think it was like £2, and it is a lot of fun. But the question is it good if you don't have a lot of time to play? Well, that's where we start to run into an issue or two. You can pause at any time, so that's good. But if you need to exit the game for any reason, you will lose that run. Now, if you survive over 22 minutes, you win an achievement, so the game isn't expecting you to do a run that lasts hours, but you do need to have at least 20 minutes spare if you want to beat the level. It'd be nice if you could save and exit, but there we are. Flerp is a lot of fun, and if you have a half-hour spare, it will fill your screen with utter violent chaos for you. Until next time, goodbye.